Paracelsus once said, "Many have said of alchemy that it is for the making of gold and silver. For me, such is not the aim, but to consider only what virtue and power may lie in medicines." For ancient alchemists, the real gold wasn't metal. It was the transformation of the self. Welcome back to More Than a Label. Today we're diving into a powerful and often misunderstood topic, energetic alchemy, and how the most primal force within you can be transmuted into creative power, inner mastery, and spiritual growth. Alchemy traces back to ancient Egypt and Greece, not just as a proto-science, but as a sacred path. The great work of the alchemists wasn't about creating wealth in the material world. It was about turning the base aspects of the self into something radiant and refined. The core principle? Solve et coagula. To dissolve, then reform. That's the process of healing, dissolving limiting beliefs, and reassembling ourselves into something stronger, clearer, more aligned. At the heart of this transformation is your life force energy, the vital charge that drives not only desire, but also inspiration, creativity, and spiritual insight. When channeled with intention, this energy becomes fuel for your highest evolution. Napoleon Hill called this process transmutation, the art of redirecting primal urges into creative momentum, inner focus, and purpose-driven action. It's not about denial, it's about elevation. Let's walk through the classic alchemical stages and how this inner fire shows up in each one. The Negredo, the shadow unveiled. This is the beginning, the dark night, the confrontation with unhealed patterns and the parts of ourselves we usually keep hidden. Here, our instinctual energy often emerges in chaotic or compulsive forms. But when we observe this energy without judgment, through breathwork, meditation, or mindful stillness, we begin to understand it. We learn to listen instead of react. This is the compost from which growth begins. The albedo, purification and clarity. In the whitening stage, we begin refining. The fog lifts. Our desires are no longer about instant gratification, but about connection, creativity, and alignment. Visual practices and intention setting help here. Imagine this energy as a stream of light flowing through your body, charging your ideas, relationships, and aspirations with a magnetic vitality. The Hieroskamos, the sacred union within. Now comes the sacred marriage, the blending of fire and will, intuition and action. This is where discipline meets passion, where your vital force becomes a power source for focused manifestation. You might feel it in a flow state, writing, painting, training, building something meaningful. Here, you're not just using energy, you're becoming it. The Rubedo, embodiment and mastery. In this final stage, you don't just chase power, you are power. That inner flame is steady. Your vital energy no longer overwhelms you. It serves you. From here, you radiate confidence. You lead with purpose. Your creative expression becomes a gift to the world, rooted in your deepest truths. True partnership, what ancient texts called sacred matrimony, isn't just a commitment between two people. It's the union of inner opposites, your masculine and feminine energies, your light and your shadow. When we are in harmony with ourselves, our relationships reflect that. Instead of completing each other, we mirror wholeness back and forth. This is the true alchemical marriage. Masculine energy moves, initiates, protects. Feminine energy receives, nurtures, feels. We all carry both. And when we allow ourselves to embody that full spectrum, fluidly and authentically, we create inner balance. In aligned relationships, these energies spark each other. One partner's strength may awaken the other's softness. One's intuition may guide the other's boldness. It's not about 50-50. It's about rhythm, resonance, and support. This synergy doesn't just build connection, it accelerates transformation. The most powerful form of alchemy isn't turning metal into gold. It's turning experience into wisdom, turning instinct into insight, turning connection into creation. Your life force energy is sacred. When you learn to work with it, whether in solitude or partnership, it becomes your compass, your fuel, and your light. If this video stirred something in you, subscribe to More Than a Label and drop a comment below. Are you already working with energetic transmutation? What insights have come through your journey? Peace, power, and inner fire. Until next time, be more than a label and embody your divine soul.